News Radio, KWN.
KWN Morning News Time. It's 8:45. We're 15 away from the hour. It is Tuesday, August the 2nd, as the school systems all around the South get ready to go back. We're delighted to have on Tuesday, of course, an update of what's happening with our schools here in Dade County. And today we've got a couple of principals here with us. One that has been with us for the last 3 or 4 years now, something like that. Miss Beeler from the middle school, she is here. And then we got the brand new, newly set off in his new position, the principal at Dade County High School. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hey, we certainly appreciate both of y'all coming in. It's hard for me not to call you Coach, but, you know.
I keep it coming, Evan.
I heard that. Well, we thank y'all for both coming in. We want to start, ladies first, let's start with the middle school and find out if there's anything that, parents and guardians, grandparents, they need to know about getting school started back on for this year.
We are super excited to start a new year. We hope that this will be a year of normal. We started reincorporating normal activities post-pandemic at the end of last year, dances and so forth. So we plan on having a normal, typical middle school year. We're super excited about that. We have open house tonight. It's 5 to 6:30. We hope everyone joins us. For those who are new to the middle school, the parking actually goes around the school to the right-hand side. There are signs posted, but when you pull in, it's a little bit deceiving because you want to go straight up the hill. You actually need to go to the right by the 4-H building and go all the way around the building. Don't try to walk up the big stairs. That's too much walking on the lower level. We posted our school supply list. If a parent has problems with getting school supplies, let us know. We're always willing to help. We've had lots of local churches do school supply drives, so we've got some extra. We also are starting up sports. Football players have already been practicing. Cross country starts soon. We've got lots of activities going on already at the middle school.
All right, the parking, you started out with that, and the drop-off and the pickup, that's something new. I mean, it's not brand new. It's been going on now for several years. Seems to work out really well.
It works out very well, and it's safe. It's the safest thing for the kids.
To be able to do that and, go around. I'm glad they have the access road to be able to do that now. That goes all the way around to the back of the school. I know Superintendent Josh Engel last week talked about this as going back completely back to a regular non-COVID schedule. So there's no restrictions, no nothing. It's completely just like normal. And it seems like it's been so long that we could say that it's normal, going back to, some people may not even remember that far back, but so everything is relaxed. I do want you to tell a little bit about the lunches, because I know that is different. We're going back to folks who are free and reduced lunches, and then some will be paying regular price.
Yes, some people may not realize that for the past 2 years, the federal government, the FDA, waived meal fees. So every child had free breakfast and free lunch. The federal government has stopped that waiver. They did not renew the waiver. So that ties our hands. That's where the money was coming from. So meals are not automatically free. Now, if you had qualified for free or reduced lunch in 2019, then you do have a 30-day grace period. But we need everyone to fill out that form. It's really simple. If you have Parent Portal, you can go through Parent Portal to sign up. You also, that's the quickest way to do it. You also will get a form sent home during registration the first week of school as part of your packet. It's a blue form. It's very easy to fill out. We pay. There are a lot of things that come out of filling that form out that are not just about free and reduced lunch. For example, seniors have ACT, SAT waivers that are tied to that. We get federal dollars based on our percent of free and reduced lunch. There's several things that get paid for by having as many people fill that out as possible.
And do you remember right offhand the prices for the regular lunch?
I don't. It is in our handbook that's published. That's accessible online. We will have that. I see. I think Brent's looking it up for us, Mr. Cooper, because I don't remember the price.
Well, I know that in the last couple of years, I mean, everything was free before that. I think there was a little price increase. So if you get free or reduced, when he tells us the exact price, it's all free and reduced. Of course, free is free. Reduced is going to be less than that, and you'll know what the price is for a normal lunch if you need to pay. I've still kind of taken back to the fact that y'all can serve lunch for as cheaply as y'all do. Of course, as far as the price per plate, if you will.
Yeah, it's affordable.
I've got it right here, Evan. For the middle school, student breakfast is 95 cents, student lunch $2.15. At the high school, breakfast is 95 cents and student lunch is $2.25.
All right. Well, that's very inexpensive for sure.
And let me share. Is it okay if I share the reduced amount for that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, reduced breakfast at all three schools is 30 cents. Reduced lunch is 40 cents.
Okay. All right. Well, good deal for those of you that there'll be plenty of opportunity as kids come back this Friday to be able to get all the paperwork and get you lined up on whatever scale that you need to be on for sure. Middle school. Do you have anything else that you want to share before we switch over to the to Mr. Cooper?
Yeah, let me share this. Another thing we're really excited about. In the past, we had multiple teachers teaching more than one subject. So, for example, we had 3 different teachers last year teaching 8th grade ELA, but they also taught other subjects, which we know is not best practice. We want everyone to be able to focus on one primary subject. That and also the math teachers and the ELA teachers both expressed a need to have more time with the kids. So teachers as parents will notice that their schedule looks slightly different this year. We did go to a block schedule for ELA and for math. So on their schedule, it looks like they have math twice. It's actually a block. It's the same teacher. They will just have that teacher for 2 46-minute periods. They will have an ELA teacher. That will be the same teacher as the reading. So we hope that that's going to really increase the rigor and give us the time we need with the children, and it definitely allows us to have an expert in the field.
All right. Middle school, any changes in when y'all start as far as the olden days? I'm showing my age when the bell takes up.
No
Y'all don't
changes.
have bells anymore, but
no changes. We do want our 6th graders to know that you're all in the same boat. You all are new to the building, and we're going to take care of you. We're not just letting you loose. There will be adults all over the building helping you and guiding you to get from place to place. So we're going to take good care of you.
All right. Ms. Beeler with the Dade Middle School. Switching to Coach Mr. Cooper / principal at Dade County High School as he takes the reins this year for the first time. No stranger to Dade County Schools. You've been here now for, gosh, you're close to 8-9 years, right?
This is my 11th year, actually.
11?
Yeah,
Wow.
11th year.
Wow, I'm telling you. Well, tell us a little bit about the high school.
Last night we were able to have a freshman orientation from 5 to 6:30. We had a great turnout. I was actually very surprised at how many that were there. And, Miss Beeler were able to bring her 8th graders over last year, and I was able to have an, intimate conversation with them to kind of calm them down a little. It's such a big transition coming from 8th to 9th grade. We want them to feel comfortable. So last night we offered our parents to come in and had a question and answer session, went over some of the highlighted things in our handbook. And so we had a really good time, besides the fire alarm going off about 6 times toward the end.
Was that intentional?
It was not. It was
okay.
not intentional. I thought somebody might have been playing a trick on me since it was my first parent meeting as a principal, but that wasn't the case. We got it figured out. We do know that it works, so that's a good thing. Right. Tonight we have our traditional open house, and we invited those parents back if they wanted to come so they can actually go meet their teacher, for the school year and get their syllabus and things like that. So looking forward to that. That's from 5 to 6:30 p.m. tonight.
All right, good deal. You've already gave the lunch schedule, and I want you to hit. Of course, you got a lot of athletics that's already been taking place over the summer and full swing. We got our first football game just around the corner, and softball will be kicking off soon. So a lot of things going on already.
Yeah, I'll give you a few updates on that. Meet the Wolverines if you'd like to come out and get a glimpse of the rec league cheerleaders, football players, coaches, middle school cheerleaders, football players, coaches, and high school. Anyone that in Dade County and Trenton, Georgia, that on Friday or Saturday has something to do with a football game, including band and cheerleaders. They'll be on display this Friday night at Magic Morgan Stadium. I believe the event starts at 6 o'clock. It is free, but we are asking if you'd like to bring a donation of laundry detergent or Powerade mix. It's something our football program could use. So we had a nice turnout last year, and you wouldn't believe the amount of laundry detergent that Coach Poston was able to, to get from the fans coming in. Our softball team will be starting actually this week, Thursday, against LFO at home, and Friday against Murray County at home. That first game starts at 5:30, and on Friday their game starts at 5 o'clock. Volleyball, right around the corner, August the 11th is their first game. It'll be at home with Rome and Gordon Lee, and then cross country doesn't kick off until August the 27th. So got a lot of activities going on. Of course, our football, besides Meet the Wolverines, next Friday at home we'll have a scrimmage against LFO, and then our first home game is August the 19th versus Athens Academy.
All right. Celebrating the kickoff of home game on my birthday, so that's all right. That's all right. I know y'all planned it that way.
Yeah, we did.
I appreciate it. 3 away from the top of the hour, the KWN Morning News, talking back to school in Dade County. And, of course, a little bit different with the high school. We'll quickly touch on, you do have buses, of course, but then you also got a lot of students that are driving age and they drive.
We do, and I'm glad you said that, because I do want to say we did have one change this year to try to, you have siblings sometimes that are dropping off younger siblings at the middle school, and we kind of had the same start time. So if they dropped them off late or whatever, they're driving across town probably at a high rate of speed and dangerous. So we increased our time a little bit. We're going to start actually at 8 o'clock instead of 7:50, and we're hoping that will remedy some of the tardy problems that we've had at the high school. It's something that is going to be a priority for us at the high school, is just tardies in attendance. We talked about that last night, and due to the 5-letter word that I won't mention that you've talked about a couple of times, I feel like we've got a little bit of lax as far as attendance and tardies, and we really need to do a better job as administrators to holding students accountable for that, because there's a direct correlation. If you're at school, your grades are probably better. We see kids suffering a lot of times when they get behind and miss a lot of school, and so we're going to try to intervene and help those kids, like I said, by starting a little bit later at 8 o'clock.
All right, 8 o'clock in the morning, kickoff at Dade County High School, and Mr. Cooper, we thank you, and looking forward to you being at the helm at Dade County High School. I know you've assembled a good team ready to tackle this year, and of course Ms. Beeler will continue at the middle school. Anything else? We've got about 45 seconds here. Either one of you want to add something?
I'll just say this: I appreciate the other principals that we have in the school system. Ms. Beeler here to my right, and then Charity Barton at Davis, and Tracy Blevins at Dade Elementary. They've taken this rookie under their wing, and they're so generous to me as far as sending out texts and suggestions, and if I have questions for them, they quickly respond to me, and it feels good to have that support as a new principal. Absolutely.
Well, school starts on Friday. Watch out for the buses. They'll be on the road. Thank you both for being here on the KWN Morning News. We'll have more news coming up tomorrow morning at 8:30 here on KWN.
Your home for news, talk, and sports. WKWN Trenton, 101.3 FM, 1420 AM, KWN.
He was taken out by a Hellfire missile. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. With U.S. drone strike that took out Ayman al-Zawahiri, a wanted terrorist.
The leader of al-Qaeda is dead. This is a great day for America and for freedom around the world that should be celebrated.
Republican Congressman Michael Waltz.
The bad news